Hello again and welcome to March West Junction TMD, and today's video is a few days after Christmas, and because you know it's the Christmas period, I've decided to put Santa on the layout with his little helper. And in today's video I'm just going to show you what I've had for Christmas, train related. So grab yourself a drink and hopefully you enjoy. Okay, over at the workbench, this is what my wife bought me for Christmas. As you can see, it's the Bachmann Mark 2F DBSO in Anglian livery, and it's quite nice. This is the refurbished one, and it's a really nice model. Now I know she picked this up really cheap. I think she paid just under £90 for this, brand new, as one of the shops was selling them off before Christmas. I can't tell you which one because the wife sorted it, unfortunately, but it's probably somewhere like Sawyer's or the model centre or something like that. So check their sites out, because I've ordered a class 90 in the Dutch livery, and I'm picking that up for £116, free postage from the model centre. They've got loads in stock at the moment, and it's a Bachmann Collectors Club model, and I'm waiting for that to come through, and I'll do a video when it does come. So check out your model shops at the moment. I mean, I know the model centre's doing a bank holiday sale as we speak, and there's some good stuff. There's 50% off stuff, 40% off stuff. They've sold out now. I know they were doing the Virgin Mark 2S for £38, so it's worth checking out some of these retailers at the moment. Now, what I thought I'd show you at the same time as this is my other two that I've got, which I'll just bring them into the camera. And I've got the ScotRail one, and I've got the BR Blue one, and I just wanted to show you what the difference was with the refurbished. Now, as you can see from the end of that one, it's got all this plated over and some little wind deflectors, I think they are, on the end. And when you look at the ScotRail one or the BR Blue one, as you can see, it's still got the nose door with the glass in the middle without the wind deflectors. So I think it's quite a nice touch. Also, I don't know if the lighting clusters are different, but these are marked off in black. I don't think they are. No, I don't think they are. It's just that they're painted black, just represents like a different type of bracket on the end. But these are really nice models. Now, when you consider I picked these up for 70 quid some years ago when they first come out, and my wife picked this up for, I think, just under £90. So I think that's quite a bargain. So don't forget to check out your local model shops just to see what they've got, and pick a bargain up. Okay, the next present I got, train related, and this is the last one, so I'm not going to bore you too much. This was Sawyer's models. It's a bargain box they do. Bargain mystery box. And my daughter bought me this. Now, I tried to get one at the Wally show, but unfortunately they weren't at the show. And when she found out I was interested in getting one, she surprised me by buying one. And what I was really happy about, it come with this little oiler gauge master. It was in the packaging. I've took it out because I've had to use it to lubricate my class 87 that was running in this video. And I thought, oh great, I've been after one of these for ages. And when I saw it, I think it was on Jenny Kirk's, did one of these videos of this, what you get in them. She had one of these in there, so I'm quite happy that I've got one. Something else that it come with, it was a second-hand bus, which was a nice little bus. Now bear in mind this was a 20 quid one. They do a £10 one, I think a £30 one. So I thought that was nice in there. That's what the bus is called. I'm not really into my buses, but something different. There's this second-hand wagon in there. It's had the buffers painted. This is a mainline tanker wagon. It's quite a nice wagon for its age. You know, it's quite in good nick. It's got plastic wheels, and obviously the tension lock couplings, the mainline size and style. For Sam, unfortunately, there's no sprung buffers because of its age, but it's nice how they've picked it out in chrome. Obviously, the previous owner, GR5, done that. It's a nice little LMS wagon. I'll probably paint it up so it'll fit into a modern era as like a waste oil or water bowser or something like that. I'll come up with something in the future and probably do a video on it. And I've got these skips or dumpsters, as it says. 2 little skips inside there from Pico. Some trap pins. Then got this Scenorama. Never heard of these before. I'm just looking to see if it's double O they do or what it is, but it's nice fine gravel there. But if you look, it's some different sizes as well, so it's quite good. It's like a brown in there and a stone colour, so I've never seen them before. And another one from the same company. These are trees, so there's some small trees with the covering as well. It's got the instructions all on the back, what you do. You twist them round and glue it, and you can mount it with the actual bottom plate, or you can just mount it directly into the board. So quite clear instructions there, so I thought that was quite good. And for 20 quid, I think it's not a bad little thing to buy. And it's something different because you don't know what you're going to get. So, and so far, I think you always get like a vehicle and a wagon. The couple of YouTube videos I've seen, you get one of these, which is what I've been after anyhow. And then obviously they make it up with some other stuff. So I thought that was quite good. So, okay, we'll move on to just show you what I've had on the layout. Okay, something I've added to the layout is this police car with a flashing light. I bought this from the Wardy show. As you know, I was running a layout at the show for Hornby and the actual club as well, Margate Warren. So I didn't get much time to go around and see some of the bargains and that around the show. I think I only bought a wagon and I bought this light kit and a few bits and bobs, but I didn't really get a chance to buy much. But it's nice. It comes with the light fitted, and you get a little battery pack, which is what I've attached it to at the moment. As you can see, the police are there to stop Mr. Bean. I think it was 26 quid I paid for this, all fitted. And they do different police cars and stuff like that. I just like the Capri, so I thought I'd have a Capri because it matches in with some of the cars on the layout, with the Mark II Escorts, Mark 1 Escorts, Mark 1 Fiestas and that. So I thought it would be quite good. So that was something I've added to the layout. Another item I've added to the layout is this little tug, I think they call them. Now these are from West Hill Wagon Works, 3D printed, and there's 4 different types. There's one with the door open, one partly open, and 2 without the roof, so they're similar to the Bachmann tug there. It's quite a nice model, easy to just clean up. I recommend you spray on white undercoat first, not grey, as it helps with the pigmentation of the yellow spray afterwards. But they're quite a nice little model, and they're not that expensive, I don't think. So that was something else I've added to the layout, just to give a bit of variety from the actual Bachmann tugs that I've got. So I thought that was something a bit different. Something else that's a little bit different is I picked this Airfix Harrier kit up for £2 from a toy fair, and I thought that'd be great to put on above the layout. I ain't built a kit in probably 40 years, so it's the first kit that I've built in 40 years. The kit come with no box, no instructions, but just transfers in the sealed pack. So I just went on Google and used the pictures for references for the instructions. You can get the instructions on there, but they are a little bit grainy and hard to follow, but it ain't too bad. I don't think it's turned out. Now it is a GR5 and they're normally in green, but I like the grey colour, so I've gone off piste a little bit and decided to do it in a grey. This is it's a medium grey from Humbro, so I thought this would be nice to add above the layout. As you know, I've got a hawk at the moment that my daughter painted and built, so I'll keep that, and this will probably go on the other side. I've still got to do some finishing off. There's more transfers to add, a bit more painting to add some of the wheels, and obviously then give it a satin coat of varnish to get rid of the marks there from the when I was adding the transfers. But it's something different, and I've enjoyed building it, to be fair. It's been a nice model to build. Okay, and finally, I had the advent calendar from Noch for the build up to Christmas. Now, every year I have one of these calendars, and I used to do a video, but obviously Anthony Dodge was doing it this year, so I didn't want to overstep what he was doing. But here's a tip for you with these: buy them the year after they come out, because they're literally half price. I mean, last year's one was £25, and when you see how many figures and items you get in it, it's less than £1 a figure. I mean, if you buy them now, you have to get them, they're about £35, and then you have to import them from Europe, and they're a bit expensive. I picked this one up off Amazon, and I think it was £50. So like the figures, you're looking at about £2 each, or just under, which when you look at the Bachmann figures are £14 for 6, it ain't too bad. What you got in this set was a shepherd with his dog and all these sheep. This is the one that I really like, is these workers, because you get them in different positions to what you get in the UK. So there's a guy here welding, and he comes with a little bottle separate. There's a guy with a spanner, there's a guy seated, there's a guy with a shovel there, I think. Another guy with like a Kango type thing, drill, and then obviously a guy with a pickaxe. And something I've never seen before is they do these forestry workers with chainsaws. So all these guys have got chainsaws. This one's, it's separate, so he's just standing looking. As you can see, they're all in different poses. A guy walking there, and these other four are actually in action. And then at the bottom here, we got some mountain climbers. One would stand at the bottom looking up at the other two climbing, and some hill walkers. And then on the 24th, you got this cross, which is quite nice actually. It's quite well detailed. I was quite impressed with this. So it's something different. So I thought this was quite a nice selection of figures as well. And like I say, what I do, I use HO and double O figures. I find that I put all the double O in one position on the layout, and all the HO in another position on the layout, so they don't stand out as if there's a height discrepancy. But saying that, all people are different sizes, so it don't really matter. I do prefer HO figures, to be honest, because when you compare them against cars, they sort of fit better in with the scene. If I just show you this car here, there's a guy in there that I've fitted in, and when you sort of put these people next to them, they're sort of better to the scale. I think if I get a double O gauge figure, which is a little bit bigger, I think these are a bit slightly oversized to some of the Oxford range cars. I know this is only a small car as well, but you try and fit that. If you imagine that person's got to try and fit in that seat, I think they look out of scale to each other. Whereas with the HO, they're a little bit closer to the scale. If I just show you there, try and get it in focus for you. Awkward to get in focus. There you go. So there's just a slight discrepancy, only by a couple of mil, but I think that makes all the difference. So that's why I like to have the HO figures. Okay, that brings me to the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'd like to say I hope you've had a fantastic Christmas, and I wish you all a happy new year. And my next video will just be a montage of 2022 for what changes have happened to the layout, so keep an eye out for that when it comes. And like I say, happy new year, and let's hope next year's a better one. So keep safe and well. Thank you for stopping by, and don't forget to hit the like button. Bye for now.